Hey everyone. So if you've ever wanted to bring the energy and interaction of a Zoom call directly into your high-level community, well, you've come to the right place. We are going to walk through everything step by step to get you streaming like an absolute pro.
Okay, let's just dive right in, shall we? You can forget all the technical headaches and the guesswork. This explainer is going to take you through the entire process, from what you need to do in high level all the way to hitting that glorious go live button. By the end of this, you'll be doing this, no sweat.
All right, first things first. Before we even open up Zoom, we've got to grab a couple of key pieces of information from inside our high-level account. Seriously, doing this prep work first makes the rest of the process so much smoother.
And this is probably the most important first step of all. Because this is a brand new feature, you've got to pop into your lab settings inside high level and make sure that Community Go Live is toggled on. If you've been looking around and thinking, hey, where's my Go Live button? Well, this is almost certainly why.
Okay, so once that feature is on, it's a super simple three-step process. First, you're going to click Go Live and just pick the channel you want to stream to. Step 2, and this is the key, you have to select streaming software as your source. As soon as you do that, it's going to generate your unique stream key and your stream URL. Go ahead and copy both of those. You can think of them as the secret handshake that lets Zoom and HighLevel talk to each other.
All right, let's keep this moving. We've got our key and our URL from HighLevel, so now we're heading over to Zoom. It's time to tell Zoom exactly where it needs to send our live video feed.
Now, listen up, because this is really important. You have to do this for the specific meeting you want to stream. This is not a global set-it-and-forget-it thing for your entire Zoom account. So you'll go into that meeting settings, find the live streaming tab, and choose Configure Custom Streaming Service.
So when you do that, you're going to see 3 boxes you need to fill out. Now that stream key and the stream URL, that's just a simple copy and paste job from what we just grabbed in HighLevel. But that third one, that live streaming page URL, ooh, that is where a fantastic little pro tip comes in that's going to save you a ton of frustration.
And what I love about this is that it comes from someone just figuring it out in the real world. A user discovered that the most solid, reliable way to make this work was to just ignore everything else and reuse that stream URL. So here's the bottom line. A lot of guides might tell you to put your Zoom meeting link in that third box. Don't do it. For a flawless connection, you're going to take that stream URL you got from HighLevel and you're going to paste it into both the stream URL field and the page URL field. Yeah, I know, it feels a little weird and redundant, but trust me, it just works. Then go ahead and hit save. All right, the connection is built. You're all set up and ready to go. But the actual launch sequence is so important to get right. It's a very specific 1-2 punch that makes sure everything fires up perfectly. And I really cannot stress this enough. The order you do things in here is absolutely everything. If you do these next 2 steps out of sequence, the connection's going to fail. So let's make sure we get it right. This breaks it down perfectly. First, while you're in your active Zoom meeting, you go to More and click to start the Live on Custom Live Streaming service. That starts pushing the video signal out from Zoom. Then, and only then, do you hop back over to HighLevel and click that final Go Live button. So think of it like this. You start the broadcast in Zoom, and then you open the doors for your audience in HighLevel. And just like that, you are live. How awesome is that? So let's talk really quickly about what the experience is actually like, both for you as the host and for your community members who are tuning in to watch. So the first thing you need to know is, don't panic if things aren't perfectly synced up in real time. You can expect a slight delay, maybe about 5 seconds, between what you're doing in Zoom and when it actually shows up in the HighLevel feed. This is totally normal for this kind of setup, so don't let it throw you off. Now, for your audience, the experience is actually really slick. A post just appears right in the channel with a big, obvious button that says Join the Meeting in Progress. They'll also get a little in-app notification, the bell icon, letting them know you've gone live. Just keep in mind, this does not automatically send out an email blast, so you'll want to plan for that. And there you have it. You now have a super powerful, really professional way to host live events, Q&As, workshops, you name it, right inside your own HighLevel community. The tech part is solved, so the only question left is, what are you going to create first?